everyone. Today, I am going to talk about pay model and compensation structure. I'm Carolyn Bibation, your discussant for this topic. Compensation. It is defined as a total amount of the monetary pay provided to an employee by an employer in return for performed as required. It is also includes payments such as bonuses, profit sharing, overtime pay, recognitions, rewards, checks, and sales commission. It is the total amount of the monetary and non-monetary provided to an employee by an employer in return to the task or work done. Goals of compensation: to entice the employees or to attract the employees. Good compensation can make the employees to be motivated to work hard. Retain the best talent, to keep the assets or best employees in the company. Ensure equity. Fair treatment of all employees by recognizing both employees' contribution. Reward new ideas and behaviors. Giving of incentives to those employees who perform excellent or good job. Cost control. And lastly, compliance. To obey the laws, compensation should according to the ethics, employees' contribution and accomplishment. Compensation is based on market research about the worth of similar job in the marketplace, availability of employees with like skills in the marketplace, desire of the employer to attract and retain a particular employees for the value they are perceived to add to the employment relationship. Forms of payment. Compensation can be classified into two: indirect and direct pay. Indirect pay is a non-monetary benefit provided to employees in addition to their salary. These benefits are important because they can help companies in attracting, retaining the talent. Under the indirect pay are protection programs, employees and services, pay for time not worked. Direct compensation involves monetary payments to employees for time worked or result obtained. Direct compensation includes base pay, merit pay, incentives, short and long term, cost of living adjustments. Base wage and merit pay cost of living adjustment. It is under the direct pay. Base wage, it is a cash compensation that an employer pays for the work performed. It reflects the value of work of skills and generally ignores differences attributable to individual employees. Difference between salary and wages. Merit pay or cost of living adjustments. Merit increases are given as increments to the base pay. It is depending upon on the experience and performance. Cost of living adjustments are same regardless their performance. It is also known as pay for performance. When an employee does well in her or his job, it will lead to bonuses or base pay increase. Cash compensation or incentive. It is an incentive performance, not included in the base pay. Incentives can be tied to individual employee, group, or total business unit or combination. Long-term incentive. Focus on the employee's multi-year results. Thus, the employees will focus on the long-term financial objectives like return on investment and market share. Stock option is the largest component in executive pay package, in the form of stock ownership or options to buy stock at advantageous price. Benefits: income protection, medical insurance, retirement programs, life insurance, and saving plan. These are the things that the company will provide to their employees. It helps to protect the employees from financial risk inherent in daily life. Benefits: work-life and balance, take away from work vacations, flexible work arrangement, health and wellness, security, individual and family well-being, fulfilling work environment, total well-being. Benefits involves also allowances such as housing allowance, transportation allowance, clothing and food allowance. Total earnings opportunities, retention strategy, staying 5 years annual increment of 4%, merit increasing and promotion. relational returns from work, recognition status employment, security, challenging, work and opportunities learned, teaming with great workers, receiving uniform. Pay model. The pay model consists of three main components. Objective of the remuneration model, the policy that is the foundation for the structure, and the techniques that link the policy to the objectives. Efficacy. Efficacy in the form of improved performance, better quality, satisfied customer, or lower cost. Fairness refers to designing and introducing a reward system that rewards performance and meet the needs of the employees. Fairness is the foundation for healthy work relationships, which means it's important that employees are treated fairly and get a salary that matches the work they do. Compliance. To conform to the requirements of various central and national salary legislation and regulations. Conforming with regulations is an integral part of any organization that wants to act in accordance with the law. When laws change, the compensation system has to be changed as well. Policies. The compensation system has to relate the internal consistency, competitive performance, and the contribution of employees. These are the four pillars on which the policy of the compensation structure is based. Alignment. The internal alignment refers to aligning the salaries of similar types of jobs as well as the rewarding of different kinds of work. Positions are assessed on their relative contribution to the organization's objectives. If the compensation structure is seen as fairly by the employees, it will help motivate employees to improve themselves and their performance. External competitiveness or competitiveness. It is all about the remuneration plan being competitive enough compared to the competitors are offering. The plan has to offer sufficient benefits for the potential employee to get them interest and keep them. Contributions. Employee contribution is about how important the performance of the employees is regarding the remuneration model. Strong employee contribution means that incentives and rewards are based on what the employees add. Management. The final component of the four policy methods of the pay model compensation is administration, managing the compensation structure. Efficiency is the goal here as well. The system has to work well enough to achieve the objectives. It also needs to be adaptable to react new requirements. New requirements can be results of new regulations or new salary objectives for the organization. The third component of the pay model compensation are the techniques. These techniques connect to policy to objectives. In order to comply with internal alignment, as the model shows, the techniques are skills and work analysis in order to meet the competition policies. Survey can be held and the market definition can be created. The employee contribution is assessed based on performance guidelines. When managing these remuneration plans, communication and change are important factors. 4 policy choices. Internal alignment. Comparison of jobs or skill in a single organization. This is both for employees doing equal work and dissimilar work. Jobs and people skills are compared in terms of their relative contribution to the organization's business objective. It is a pay relationships between different job skills needed to perform these jobs and its competencies within an organization. This in turn relates to the organization's ability to pay for a certain skill level of its employees. Internal competitiveness. Comparison with mixed competitors includes pay mixed. Market-driven pay, both how much and what form, have twofold effect on objective. Focuses on developing the product and services to meet the needs of the customer. External alignment matches the organization products and services. Employee contribution, performance-based, seniority-based. Performance-based pay, employee needs to understand the basis for judging the performance. Policy choices. Management, ensuring that the right people get the right pay for achieving the right objective in the right way. To sum up, the success of an organization depends upon on the employees and the employer. A good compensation and benefits can be a motivational factor that the employee will do more in his or her job. The pay model of compensation and benefits helps manager to structurally design and understand the compensation system for their employees.